Yeah. Better days, I pray for better days. Working hard cause I want extra pay. Talk to them seeds, but you must demonstrate. Cause it's your ways that they gon' imitate. Non-violent. Sometimes I wish I would've went to college. Frown proudly. Cause where I'm from, they hate you when you smiling. Your faith should be your gun. You can't leave home without it. The children being grown, cause all the parents acting childish. You show them your reality, I bet they doubt it. You tell them all about your dreams, that's when they out it. Your own blood, ain't no family no more. They do you badly for show. You try to patch up your soul, Lord knows you on a mission to show him you so submissive. The prayer said in silence, you know the devil can hear him, pay attention. Know the war's within, how much time do you spend? Try to balance your zen, then again, losses is lessons. You tell me you trying to win, we know about saving money. You tell me you trying to spend that blood on it. Sweat, tears, you put that love on it. Your best years was just a dumb moment. You tired of going hungry, can't deal with fake making your life lonely. Your lack of faith that left your soul boning. But you gon' work and you gon' strive, do what it takes to survive. What is truth, what is a lie? You know that war's inside. Some get draped into the fake, they don't know what to decide. Wrong choice, meet your demise, keep that between you and I. You realize, some people you gon' let go, you visualize. The things you need to feed your soul is on the rise. They not gon' wanna let you go, but it's alright. It's cool to bury what's gon' grow. Went from wrong to the right and to the dark to the light. It was a hell of a fight. You give it all your might. Gotta hold on tight and you stay strong and precise. You fight the war that's inside, cause it might change your life. From wrong to the right and to the dark from the light. It was a hell of a fight. You give it all your might. You just hold on tight and you stay strong and precise. You fight the war that's inside, cause it might change your life. I ain't the person that I used to be. So what I do today ain't things that you used to see. Stay the same, no, things change usually. Some folk I may know might get reintroduced to me. Yeah, I ain't the person that I used to be. So what I do today ain't things that you used to see. Stay the same, no, things change usually. Some folk I may know might get reintroduced to me.
Yeah. Don't be stressing on the dumb shit, cause God is gonna make a way. Just keep going and keep your faith, so you can win this race. This race called life, yeah, yeah. This race called life. This race called life, yeah, yeah. Race called life. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm grinding 'cause I know that I'm gon' get it. I just gotta have vision, keep faith and be humble. Have some patience with it. I've been A1 since day one, been always on my job. I never been a fake, never had to steal and rob. Cause I do good business, I'm too good with it. And even though I'm on this road, I'm still daddy to my children. You know I do good with them, and don't like being missing. But I hate when my bills are thicker and my pockets get thinner. But I can't stress up on the dumb shit, cause God is gonna make a way. I keep going and keep my faith and my pace, so I can win this race. Win this race called life. This race called life. I'm just trying to win this race called life. This race called life.
Yes, yes, we are in here.
I'm just trying to win this race called life. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I keep on running in this race called life. Yeah, race called life. This race called life. Girl, I just gotta win this race called life. This race called life. Just gotta win this race called life.
Yes, yes, we are in here back with another one. Y'all know what we came to do. Y'all know who we came to see. But before we get into that, for the people who don't know what we're doing here, here goes 60-second commercial.
These are not just speakers. These are thinkers, forged in fire. Warriors of words stepping into destiny. Welcome to the Coliseum of arguments, where logic clashes with conviction and ideas spill like blood in the sand. 16 titans, 16 minds, one path to immortality. They come seeking truth, they fight for redemption, they burn for revenge. Featuring the intellectual elite of the Titans Debate League. Every round a new war, every word a new weapon. Every titan ready to fall or rise in glory. This is not debate, this is combat. Step into the Coliseum of arguments. Only the brave speak here. Are you not entertained?
Okay, and we're back. We're back. Am I forgetting anything? Nope. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we're not having a debate. This is a face-off. On one side of the arena, we have King J, a secular scholar, grounded in critical thinking, philosophy, and academic rigor. Standing across from him is Apollo BEY, a thinker rooted in spiritual consciousness, historical identity, and metaphysical frameworks. But here's the twist. Before the debate begins, before positions are locked in, these two will face off to determine the topic itself. No preset script, no safe ground, just intellect versus intuition, secular analysis versus spiritual interpretation. This is where the battle really starts. Ladies and gentlemen, Apollo BEY and King J, how are you two gentlemen feeling today?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm here for it. Ready to see what the brother brings to the table.
Hey.
Same here, man. Shout out to the Bar Reloaded. Shout out to my barbarians, gang, gang. I mean, we in the building, man. What's up with y'all?
You already know. You already know. So you two are in the tournament for the $500 cash prize on the line, along with $50 on the road to the finals for every win. I need you two gentlemen to lock in right now. Come up with something, figure each other out, see what you can come up with. It's on you. You need some background music, you need some fight music.
I don't mind a little.
I got you. Let's go.
I'm in the
Let's
back.
go.
But yeah, peace to more barbarian. Definitely excited to engage in conversation with you. Just wanted to see kind of like what your ideology was, so we can kind of come up on a topic to where we can kind of get it in on.
You mean my, like, far as in my debate or in my personal? Which one talking about?
Debate as far as a topic that we can come up on where I might can find some contention.
Well, I deal with the scriptures on, on my debate topics.
So you're a Muslim? You practice
Muslim.
Islam? You're Muslim.
Yeah.
Like you believe in Muhammad. What type of Muslim are you?
I'm a Muslim that believes in the Messiah.
You believe in Jesus?
Yeah, the teachings of the Messiah. If that's
Okay. And so do you think that I think we already might hit the jackpot. So do you think that there's contradiction there as far as the Bible and the Quran is concerned?
I mean, there's contradictions on personal belief on a personal level, but not on the overall understanding. No, not on the overall understanding. Just on
So
from a
you're a
personal level.
Muslim that believes in Jesus, but most Muslims believe that Jesus was just a prophet, not a divine figure. Muhammad was the continuation of that. So how is that not a contradiction? You do you believe Jesus is the Messiah?
But yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Not the not according. So and according to the Quran, what does it say? He's a prophet, not the Messiah.
I'm saying he says the Messiah, but you're talking about like does he like on a God level? Is that what you're trying to ask me?
Divinity.
Yeah, he's on the definitely on the divinity level. I'm saying that's something that I would debate a Muslim. If a Muslim tried to say that he wasn't, you know, then I would just, you know, jump all over him and show him that he is. Only thing that I could say is whether if we talking about the belief part, that's another thing. Well, are we talking about what is written down and we're talking about what's on the paper, then yeah, all day is divine.
Hmm.
Now, if you talking about in your personal belief, whether you think, you know what I'm saying, now it goes into what a person is thinking or not. But if you take out what they think, then clearly it's definitely saying what I'm saying.
Hmm.
If you don't believe in that, then you know we could definitely
Hmm.
go. Yeah,
Well, so yeah, we could definitely debate that because I would have more of an argument that Jesus was like more like the Nabi
what's
Isa,
that?
right?
I don't believe Isa and
A prophet.
Yeshua. I don't believe Isa and Yeshua is the same person.
Hmm. So yeah, we off top we can right there.
You think Isa and Yeshua is the same person?
Yes,
Oh,
yes, 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 yes.
base. You saying
So
base, or we? What are we going off of to be the marker on what who he is or what who he ain't?
okay, so are they different people in Islam than in Judaism, or are they the
Yeah,
same person?
no, they're different.
They're different.
Yeah, one's name is Isa, one's name is Yeshua, right? One was talking as a baby, and one has no record of talking as a baby. Uh, one has a father and a mother, and Isa only has a mother.
Okay,
Um,
so if I gave you Surah 572, how would you feel about that?
read it.
It says Allah is the Messiah, the son of Mary.
It said Allah is.
Is the Messiah, the son of Mary. So who is the son of Mary in the Bible?
If you're asking me, is Allah the son of Mary in the Bible? Is that what
No,
you're
I'm
asking?
asking you. No, no in the Quran, Surah 572, it says Allah is the Messiah, which is the son of Mary, right? So I'm asking you, according to
Could you
the
share your
biblical
screen?
tradition,
I'd like to see that. You know what I mean?
I gave you the Surah. You can look it up, but I don't want to give you too much if this going to be the debate topic anyway. So
I
that'd
mean,
be just some
because I
daggers. That'd
no
be some daggers for me to, you know,
no look,
stop your
listen
head off there. Good.
listen. One thing that I notice is somebody will say something right, and then when I go look up what they said, it don't say that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't play them games.
So
I don't
now
play them
let's.
games.
So what
I,
did you
I gave you
say?
the Surah.
Say it one more time.
Surah 572.
Fast 72. Hold on one second. right?
Uh-huh. Let me know when you made it. When you got it.
But you didn't read it all though.
I didn't have to read it all. I just read that part because that's the point that I'm making. So the question that I'm asking you is: in the Jewish tradition, who is the son of Mary?
Yeshua.
Okay. And so here we have in this surah is saying that Allah is the son of Mary. Okay.
Allah is Allah the son of Mary in the Bible?
It's a different word, but we're identifying that in the Quran it says that the son of Mary is Allah. So
But it say,
when
but
he's
do
talking
you?
about Jesus,
Hold
Jesus,
on, hold on. But listen, do you understand that when you read it, this is the reason why I said, when a person says something, and then I go and I read it, and then it don't say what they are trying to say. So when you read this, it says they disbelieve. It says they disbelieve those who say. So this is the disbelievers who say God is the son of Mary.
and to keep it to be fair and keep it in context, they're talking about the divinity of it. They're not saying that he didn't exist. They're talking about is he divine or is he just a prophet?
No, listen to what he's saying. It's saying they disbelieve those who say. So the people who is saying this is the disbelievers, that God is the son of Mary. The Quran is saying that that's wrong.
Let me go back to the
But
story.
when you just said it to me, you said it like it was right. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I said, could you put it on the screen or could we read it? Because I mean, you had a misrepresentation of what that was saying.
In regard to so no. So the context of what they're talking about is the divinity of Jesus, correct?
Saying that is he God or isn't he?
Exactly. Is he God or a prophet? Right? Is he God, divine, or is he not be? Right? It's
It's
a prophet.
calling me, but it's saying that he is the Messiah, right?
So you want to take this? So you want to take this as a topic? Is Jesus?
The Messiah.
Well, no, I want to correspond it with the Quran some kind of way. Um,
Right
is
here, it's
Jesus?
saying, huh?
So we could is Jesus in
More
the
than a prophet.
Quran? Is Jesus more than a prophet in the Quran? Well, no, no. Yeah, I wouldn't want to take that. Let's
Right,
see.
right here, the Quran calls him the Messiah. It
That's the
said,
title.
but the Messiah himself said,
The Quran is calling Yeshua a prophet.
if you're saying Yeshua is Isa,
Mm-hmm.
that's what you said. So
That's what I said.
yeah, but the Messiah, the Quran calls him a Messiah right here in the verse that you quoted.
Yeah, I know. That's the whole argument.
Is he the Messiah or isn't he?
Exactly.
He is. What do you mean?
So that's the title you want to take?
Is he the Messiah?
Is Yeshua the Messiah
Yeah,
that spoke?
yeah, I'll take that.
Let's keep building. Let's keep
Huh?
building.
Keep building. I'm saying this, right? Or are you saying that just keep on? Because when you went to that verse right there, it didn't say what you were saying. So, but you were still
Well,
trying
I
to make
mean,
a point. You could still make your point without that verse, right?
yeah, yeah, but I'm going to use that verse. I have other source.
I mean, like I said, whatever, however, which way you want to do it. You want to do with source, if you
So,
want to do
so
with,
do you think the Quran is a continuation of the Bible?
there's a lot wrapped up into that, right? So do I? If you ask me, do I believe that everything that's written in the Quran came from Muhammad? No, I don't.
So you don't believe in the Hadith?
No.
Okay, so that's commentary. So okay, so you're a Muslim that doesn't believe in the Hadiths, right? So what was so would they have had access to a Torah?
Yes.
They were Jews, right? His family, the Koresh.
Yeah, they had. Of course, they had access to a Torah because he said that he, was getting proved by what was in the Torah, that he's in
Mm-hmm.
the, that is speaking about him in there.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, of course, he's saying that he's part of the prophet lineage that came from the Torah in the Septuagint. So, you know, I'm
Mm-hmm.
just saying that, we there's many, because you don't believe in none of this, right?
I don't believe in any of the Abrahamic traditions.
Right.
So if I take away Abram, none of them exist.
That's like a lot of stuff. If you take away one of the main persons, like somebody take away somebody's father, then that person wouldn't exist.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
with Abraham or Abram, however you want to his name, but he started off as Abram.
hmm
The Ham wasn't added until you made it into the Levant area. So I mean, and the Hagar, right? The handmaid who we, you know, produced Ishmael with, right?
You sound kind of muffled. Are you like really close to your phone?
No, I'm not. No, I ain't. This might be a little better. If not, I can just jump on my laptop. But
Go ahead, though. We could hear you. We could tell what you were saying. It was just, it seemed so
okay,
loud, like it was muffling a little bit.
all right,
Try to
my
get
bad.
a little bit
I was
clarity.
talking about. Yeah. So this continuation. So there's no need for a new. So would you say that the Torah that we have is basically commentary of the Torah? What's the new doctrine that Muhammad created? Jesus didn't make a new doctrine, nor did Muhammad. So where are they getting their inspiration from?
I told you I go by the teachings of the Messiah. So,
The
you
Torah?
you're arguing my side of it at this point. You're
No, I'm
saying
not
that
arguing. I'm just trying to.
not
I'm
not
getting.
not argument, but just saying the side
Mm-hmm,
of the stance that you're
uh-huh,
making. That's my
mm-hmm,
stance.
That is okay.
I go by the teachings of the Messiah. I don't I agree that Muhammad is the prophet, is a prophet for
So
sure.
why are you a Muslim if you go by the Torah? How does that work?
That's why I'm a Muslim. That's what makes me a Muslim. Muslims,
That's what makes you a Muslim
no,
because
no, listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying Muslim with a O, not a U.
mhm, mhm.
I'm
so
saying
so
I'm saying that's the difference between a Muslim and a Muslim.
mm, that's the difference between a Muslim, right,
Mm. Yeah,
and a Muslim.
yeah.
Definitely wrote that down. Okay, so you believe that Muhammad was the final prophet
No.
of God? You don't.
Mm.
So what was the purpose of Muhammad?
To bring the Gentiles in the order so they could be able to understand the Torah and the other prophets. So you got to understand the people that he was dealing with was Gentiles,
Uh-huh.
and the Quran to me is like a step before you could understand the scriptures. It's something that you could deal with, and then when you deal with Islam, you'll be able to, and then you'll have the the respect and the discipline to be able to deal with the scriptures.
Hmm.
Without that discipline, and you're talking about somebody that's a straight Gentile, there had to be something in between them and just them just receiving the scriptures.
Well, the scriptures, so they would have had, the apostles at that time, but the scriptures would have still just been the Torah, right? Because
No, listen to what I'm saying though. The people that was around in Muhammad's time, right?
Mhm.
They wouldn't have been able to understand the scriptures. So they got something that they can understand that is not the scriptures. So because the scriptures is for somebody at that time that would be saying that they would have been a Hebrew or Israelite. So Islam is for basically saying it's for anybody. That's the thing that they say now, that anybody could be a Muslim.
Mm.
So back in them times when you was dealing with the scriptures, that was basically for people that was Israelites or understood Hebrew teachings.
Mhm.
So anybody else would have been considered a Gentile. In Islam, if you not the people who are Gentiles or the people who don't subscribe to the Islamic faith. So do you understand that from the scripture point of view, a Gentile is by blood in the Islam scripture is, I mean, a Gentiles from religion.
Okay. So just quick question. So I'm just thinking now. So when we're talking about, you said you're a Muslim.
Muslim.
You're a Muslim, not a Muslim, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So is that not an offensive word in Arabic?
Could be. It should be.
Because Muslim means one who submits to God, correct?
Hmm.
Muslim means one who is evil,
If that
unjust, or an oppressor.
if that's what they want to say,
I mean, that's what you're saying. That's
I'm
the
not
definition
saying
of the word that you're using. You said you're not a Muslim.
they're saying that I'm an oppressor. Yeah, I could go for that.
That's the definition of the word that you're using to describe yourself. No, I mean, I'm spelling it Moslem,
Yeah.
Muslim.
Uh-huh.
Mhm. So they say that means in their language, it sounds like Muslim,
Mm. See
one who
that
is
at least
one
they
who is
try to tell the truth a little bit. You know what I mean? We was oppressing them.
they really it's not a it's kind of like an offensive word.
It's
So
cool. I get it. I'm supposed to be offensive to a Muslim. I mean a Muslim.
you're kind of like a renegade.
Yeah, I'm definitely against all what they talking about.
Mhm. So I
Yeah.
looked it up. I like to you said it and caught my attention. So it says the term is outdated, archaic, potentially offensive, historically synonymous, but phonetically close to the word oppressor.
Yeah. That's what the Moors was. They remember how how Moors they call us oppressors. We was oppressing people.
Hmm.
Yeah. Describing me to the T.
Okay, but we don't really have to talk about Islam then, because we don't even really fuck with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But we could definitely, if you want to deal with them scriptures, we could deal with that.
Let's jump on that. Let's jump on the scripture because I don't think that you. I'm not an Islamic scholar, and you seem not to fuck with it, so we ain't gotta fuck with it. So
I
we're
but
cool.
I do though. This is what I'm trying to say. Don't get it twisted. You know what I mean? So I only been reading the scriptures for the last three. I've been messing with the Quran and Islamic for over 40 something years, you know what I'm saying? So at
Oh
this
well,
at that point, if you wanted to have an Islamic conversation with me, we could do it. But I'm saying if you just like want some debate purposes or you just want to get like down to the nitty gritty of it, yeah, we could get into these scriptures.
yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. So in regards to these scriptures, right?
Yeah.
You believe in the Messiah, right? You
Mhm.
believe Jesus. You believe he literally walked the earth?
Yeshua, yeah. Jesus is, you know,
You think
that's
he's
up for debate.
you believe Jesus is God?
Yeshua, yeah.
Jesus is God.
Yeah. That's who the Lord is. Do you ask me who the Lord is? Yeah, Jesus is definitely the Lord.
Who's
If
the Father?
I don't say Jesus. I feel like that's offensive. But if you want to,
Yeshua is better.
yeah.
Yeshua. Okay.
So
So are you familiar with I believe it's Acts where where Joshua is referred to. So the pronouncing of Joshua and Jesus is the same thing. We would both be pronounced as Yeshua, right? So literally, when it's like after Moses dies, Joshua, you know what I'm saying, leads them, and he's the Messiah. So it's like they actually, if you're not careful, you'll read that and you'll think they're talking about Jesus.
mhm.
Are you familiar with that?
Talking about it, I think it's Acts 16 or something like
I
that.
believe that's Acts,
17.
Acts 16.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I know what you're talking
So,
about.
so we can.
But
So
are you going to? But when you read that, do you understand that Jesus is the one that led them out of the wilderness? Do you understand that?
no, I don't, because that's not what happened. Joshua led him out of the wilderness. So do you want to debate that? Did Jesus lead him out of the wilderness, or Joshua lead him out of the wilderness?
Man, that's just like too like
That's
I
true.
mean to put I'm saying right.
Because
I
Moses
would I
died.
mean I would whoop you in like the first 2-3 minutes. So it's like how could I make that in the
How
three
could you
rounds?
prove Jesus was there in this in at that period of time?
You got to read Jude 1 and 5 in the ESV.
Jubilees.
No, Jude,
Oh, Book of Jude. Oh,
Mhm.
Jude.
Jude, not Job, Jude, Jude.
I want to have this as a discussion, a point of the debate.
I mean,
Jesus was like Joshua in the because it's literally Joshua.
it's cool. If you read Jude 1 and 5 in the ESV, it's clear. It's not even a question who was what. That's what I'm saying, man. It's like,
So I wrote that down.
yeah.
Because there's no way that you can.
What do Jude 1 and 5 say?
Let me go look. Let me pull it up real quick.
Yeah,
Jude 1 and 5.
in the ESV, English Standard Version.
ESV Jude 1 through 5 says, okay, it says, now I want to remind you, although you once fully knew it, that Jesus, who saved the people out of the land of Egypt, afterwards destroyed those who did not believe.
So who took the people out of the land of Egypt?
It says, Jesus, who saved a people out of the land of Egypt, afterwards
Yeah,
destroyed those who did not believe.
yeah, that's all happened in the wilderness.
Nah,
Huh?
nah.
In
Yeah,
Egypt.
yeah.
Who
You
read
are,
that
you,
again, man?
we can debate this. We can debate this.
I'm gonna ask you one more time, man.
The 40 years, right, in the wilderness, where the mixed multitude, right, where the rob, right,
Look,
where
I'm
they
saying this, right? We ain't gonna go off of belief. We gotta go by what is written on the paper, man.
going off the
What do,
script.
what do that say right there?
It says Jesus who saved the people out of the land of Egypt
Stop right
afterwards
there.
destroyed those
What do that mean right there? Jesus saved the
saved.
people. Yeah. Who came out of the land of Egypt?
Depending on what time are you talking? What time period are you talking about? Jesus,
That's
brother Moses is 1400 BC.
it's
Jesus
bro. Didn't it
is
say you once? Didn't
30
it say?
30 BC,
So you gonna just ignore that it say that you once knew this?
brother.
So
You,
so the fact that you saying
you
that you don't know it right now is the
brother.
scriptures. Hold on, brother. Don't cut me off. I let you go. You know what I mean,
Go ahead.
From the fact that you're acting like you don't know this right now, it's literally saying we people once knew this, that Jesus is the one who took the children out of Israel, and he the one who was killing the disbelievers in the wilderness.
You will see though. It's all good. So yeah,
I'm
we
just
could.
saying, you can say, you can't deny that that's not what it's, it says that. So if you don't want to agree, that's, that's for you to say that ain't true or it is. But you can't say that ain't what is say on the paper.
It don't say that. It say Yeshua. It say Joshua.
Who?
But it's all. It's,
It say Joshua or it
mhm.
say Jesus?
They spelled the same way.
Jesus and Joshua is not spelled the same way.
That,
Yeshua
that,
is what you're talking about in the Hebrew, right? So
so Jesus.
when you're reading that right there, it's clearly saying Jesus. So you know who it's talking about, right?
Nah, because the time period aligns with Joshua, not Jesus. So Moses is who. Um. I'm sorry,
But
Joshua is who Moses
why would they have to
came
say that
down.
you want to know? If that's the case, everybody knows that. What you're saying,
So
everybody
why would
knows.
it be? So why would it be Jesus if we know that they're spelled the same way? The names are spelled identically the same in the Hebrew language. Uh, they're both Yeshua. Then why? And we know that it's
But
Joshua, literally. So
but I'm
why would we
saying right
assume that
there,
it's
it
Jesus?
don't say right there, it don't say Joshua, right? So you're making up the Joshua thing and putting it there.
We can debate this.
You're making that up, bro.
I ain't
We
make
could
that.
we could definitely debate
We can debate
who
that.
who brought the children. If you're saying that it was Joshua,
Yep.
right?
Who brought the children out of the wilderness?
And I'm saying right there, so you saying that that's a lie
Oh,
right there, what you're reading.
I'm saying that Joshua brought them out of the wilderness, not Jesus.
When Joshua took control, was they already in the wilderness and they was leaving out did what did when Joshua took control, it was already over. The wilderness part was already over. He
Does
led them
Moses
into
die
the
in the
he led
wilderness?
them in
Moses doesn't go into the promised land, does he?
right. That's what I'm trying to say. When Joshua took over, they was going into the promised land.
Right. Got it. Yeah. Yeah. They were going
But
into
but
the promised
so
land.
so
So
but so Joshua didn't lead them up out of Egypt.
no, I didn't say Joshua let him out of Egypt.
But that's
Moses
what
let
that
him out of
said.
Egypt.
Hold on, no. What do that? Who do that say led them out of Egypt?
Jesus ain't nowhere around, brother.
No,
So
I'm just saying whether you believe. See, this is what I'm saying. Whether
see,
you
you're making a
believe
mistake and applying that to that time period when that's not what it's talking about. When he said he let him out of
this
Egypt.
is what I'm trying to say, brother.
Go ahead.
If we gonna have a Bible debate, we're gonna have to go by what is written on the page, not what you think, what you believe. There ain't no belief in this thing right here, right? Forget what you believe. We gotta go
Mhm.
by. This is like if it was Cat in the Hat. If we was reading Cat in the Hat, we gotta read the words that's on the page, and then that's what we gotta go by. You
Mhm.
can't change the words around in Cat in the Hat because it won't rhyme right, right? So I'm saying when we're reading this, whether you don't gotta believe it, but you gotta agree that that is what is written on the paper,
Mhm.
right? Now, if we gonna have a debate or the conversation, we gotta have the understanding that you and me, right? We gotta go by what's on the paper. Can you agree to that? So basically, if you take me to somewhere and it says what it says, then I gotta agree to that's what it says.
I got scriptures too, brother. My
Yeah,
scriptures
right.
say
That's what I'm saying. When
that.
you take me to your scriptures and it says what it says, I can't try to change it around because I don't agree. I gotta go by the word. If you go word for word and say, look right here, this says this right here. I'm not using my own words. I'm using the Bible. Right there, I'm not using my own words. It don't matter what I think. If I read Jude 1 and 5, that's what it says. Now, can I go in the scriptures and find the precepts that go with Jude 1 and 5? Hell yeah. And show you that that's what it is. For sure. So if you want to say it was Joshua, I'm going to say it was the Messiah.
Because you know it's gonna say when it refers to Joshua, it's gonna say Joshua, it's gonna say Yeshua's son, it's gonna say Yeshua ben Nun.
Yeah, from none. Not the one, that's not Jesus. Clearly.
Exactly. It's gonna say Yeshua ben Nun. I'm telling you.
When that Jude 1 and 5 says that Jesus is the one who did it, what is you talking about?
It's not talking about leading them out of the wilderness into the promised land. Jesus is not there, brother. Like you're inserting Jesus in the time period. Like, so you believe in the Holy Trinity, right?
No, listen, hell no. Listen to what I'm
Sounds like
saying,
we
brother.
have a debate, gentlemen.
Challenge
Sounds like
accepted.
Listen to
we have
what's
a
going
debate.
on.
Challenge
Right?
accepted.
It's not me. Quit saying it's me. I'm showing you what it says in the Bible written down. So don't say that these is my words. Say that Jude is saying this.
It say save. It say save,
Out of Egypt.
not live.
So Jude is putting Jesus in the Egypt time. Is we clear that that's what it's saying?
No, that's why we get. That's why we can debate that.
A1. No. We gonna debate it.
Challenge
A1.
accepted.
Could you put Jude 1 and 5 on the screen in the ESV so that people could see this, man? Because this is what I'm saying. Like when these dudes be doing this, man. And this is like so disingenuous to like if this is your level of understanding when you read stuff like this and then you just go by what you think, man, I'm gonna beat you so bad, man.
We're gonna go to Hebrews 4 verse 8 after that. After you show your
For sure, we chill with that.
Challenge
we're gonna go to
accepted.
Hebrews 4.
Challenge accepted.
Okay, what am I pulling up?
Jude 1 in the ESV.
Jude, wait, you said Jude what?
Jude chapter 1. It's only one chapter.
Okay, Jude 1 and 1.
Jude 1 and 5.
Okay, let me share the screen. Yeah, Jude 1 and 5. I will therefore put you in remembrance, though ye once knew this, how that the Lord, having saved the people out of the land of Egypt.
It's not in the ESV. I
Okay.
said Jude 1 and 5 in the ESV. You're reading it in the King James.
Okay, let me see what the difference
The
is.
King James be just calling every Lord. It says Lord for everything.
Now I want to remind you, although you once fully knew it, that Jesus, who saved a people out of the land of Egypt, afterward destroyed those who did not believe.
Now, is that putting did that putting Jesus in the time of Egypt right there? A1. No matter if you want to believe it or not, but ain't that what it's saying? Or am I misquoting the Bible?
I have to look further into it, but you're not misquoting the ESV.
Right.
But
So
you know how these
the
translations get. So yeah,
the ESV is
that's why
not
he
the
wants
only.
to debate it with you.
The ESV ain't the only version either. There's multiple versions of it. It's clearly says.
So let's go to when we get done. Go to Hebrews 4.
Yeah, he wanted to go to Hebrews 4. I think he said 4 and 8.
Yeah. Just real quick. I'm gonna give you just a quick peek. The knockout blow right here, though.
For if Joshua had given them rest, God would not have spoken of another day later on.
With who?
Joshua.
A1. Now,
how is that spelled?
This dude has got to be, I don't know what
I'm
he's
finna
on.
bust his ass.
Right? But the children of Egypt was in the wilderness for 40 years. How old is Joshua?
Brother, we're
Uh,
talking about being led when it Moses' time, brother, leading out of the wilderness,
yeah,
brother. Leading them
yeah.
out of the wilderness.
Joshua wasn't even born when they came out of the land of
He's
Egypt.
crazy. Yes, he was. Because you got to remember that that mixed multitude died, brother. That whole generation died, and they had to wander for 40 years. He was 40.
Joshua was 40.
Yes, they wandered for 40
Could
years,
could you show me that? Could you book chapter
brother.
verse?
They gotta be. How old you think? How old are you if you wander for 40 years?
Noon came out of the Egypt. He had a
Oh my
son when
God,
he came out of Egypt.
son of none.
Yes, none had the son.
No, he's the son of none.
Right. None had a son named Joshua.
Yes.
Right. So look, you need to give me book chapter verse of how old Joshua is.
I'm showing you right here, brother. If we go to the transliteration of this word right here, that Joshua is going to say Yeshua.
And real
Yeah.
quick, let's go to a word from our sponsors.
This dude.
In every era, there are contenders. In every generation, there are challengers. But once in a while, a force steps forward that doesn't ask for debate. She demands it. Who will debate Naphtali? One of the fiercest female Hebrews on the scene today. A strategist with scripture in one hand and logic in the other. She's been racking up victories coast to coast, panel to panel, platform to platform, leaving broken arguments and silent opponents in her wake. This isn't hype, this is a track record. She doesn't come to exchange talking points, she comes to conquer territory. Now she steps into the coliseum of arguments, where ideas collide, egos crack, and only the sharpest minds survive. No prisoners, no safe spaces, no intellectual shortcuts. This isn't pro wrestling, this is mental combat. Worldviews tested under pressure, claims weighed, not shouted, receipts required. So the question isn't if she's ready, the question is, who's ready for her? Who will debate Naphtali? Are you not entertained?
And make sure you tune in Tuesday night prime time for Naphtali's Tuesday night takeover. You're not going to want to miss that. Back to you, gentlemen.
Yep. And so A1, just stay right there. I wanted you to if you can go back to that. Because I wanted to show just my bad, just show him right there where it says Joshua. We're in the I think that was the NIV or the ESV, and it translated it as Joshua, right? So just real quick, go to the King James. Same verses, go to the King James version of this script.
Of the Hebrews,
Yep. Same script, just go to the King James version of it. I just want to show him something. But this is how a lot of people get confused sometimes.
King James, for if Jesus had given the rest,
Exactly.
then
So you see what I just demonstrated?
he,
In the
yeah.
King James version, this says Jesus, correct?
Mm-hmm.
When we went to the NIV and the ESV, what does it say?
It says,
Joshua been none, right?
mm-hmm.
So that was the knockout right there, wasn't it? That was because his argument is that it's Jesus right here. It's literally Jesus. That's his argument. I'm showing him how that was an incorrect translation. How they're both the mistake is that because they're both spelled the same way. Joshua and Jesus is both in Hebrew Yeshua. So they mistakenly put, you know what I'm saying, the Jesus. We have the corrected version in the NIV and the ESV where he just showed. Well, I just showed. So that was a knockout. You want to debate it still?
Listen, so let's be clear.
Now go to the
Right?
ESV, the
Let,
NIV.
let's be clear.
Let's be clear. I'm
Yeah,
demonstrating it.
clear. Or are you saying that
This Jesus
Joshua
right here is not Jesus in the old in leading them out of the wilderness. It's Joshua, right? It
the
says Jesus
Lord,
right here.
first of all, the Lord is the one who
This is
brought the
in Jesus,
children out of
huh?
Egypt. I said the Lord is the one who brought them out of Egypt. Moses and
You're not gonna do
Aaron,
the semantics.
Moses and Aaron was the one who led the children, right? And Joshua, who you're talking about, wasn't even around. He's not even nowhere mentioned in none of this in
Yes, he
Exodus.
is. Yes, he
Sounds
is.
like we have a
That part.
debate, gentlemen. We got a topic that you two just can't leave alone.
The
Uh,
topic I'm saying that
What?
I'm saying that Yeshua is the Lord.
okay.
Yeshua is the Lord who
And,
brought them out of Egypt.
and he sounds like he's ready to take the negative on that position. What do you say, King J?
So let's be clear. What we talking about? Leading the children out of Israel, out of the wilderness. I'm saying that it's Joshua. You're saying that it's Jesus, correct?
I'm saying this, right?
Who led? It could be just
Look,
like this. Who led the children of Israel out of the
because that
wilderness? Joshua
look,
or Jesus?
look, just understand we're having a debate that's basically 3 rounds. That's not a 3 round topic. That could be in the debate like a
Right,
subtopic,
right, right,
right?
right, right,
We
right,
got to
right. Yeah,
get to the meat, like
a meat.
something that
Yeah,
that
they're just a meat.
involve all of what we're saying in one. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
In
Okay.
one topic.
Okay. Yeah. So
I'm
that's a good.
saying, huh?
Go ahead.
No, I'm saying in that part right there, we got the affirmative and the negative, and the debate will still center around, and you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
In the totality of the debate, that will be, you know what I mean, getting.
Yeah, you said Joshua didn't exist. Didn't exist that time during this time period.
So I'm saying that the Messiah is the Lord,
What?
and when I'm proving that the Messiah is the Lord, I'm going to show that He is the one. You know what I mean? That's definitely going to be in there that He's the one. You know what I mean? I'm gonna show
I'll,
more
I'll
than
take
that.
I'll take the negative on that.
That the Messiah is not the Lord.
Yes. And when you're referring to the Messiah, are
I'm
you
talking about
specifically referring
Yeshua.
to
I'm talking
Jesus?
about
Okay.
the one that came from Mary.
Okay.
Jesus.
Mary's son Jesus.
So
Okay.
let's just keep
Contradiction.
it as Jesus, the
The
Messiah.
Messiah.
No doubt. We you know what I mean?
And we're going to talk about a host of other. Mhm.
And I'm saying, and we're talking about the divine Messiah, right?
Yes.
No doubt. Just
The
to be
divinity.
clear, because you know there's messiahs, but we're talking about the
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. Yeah. He is God. He wasn't. Yeah. He in a human body.
Right.
Having a human experience to speak.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh-huh. For sure.
Let's
Yeah.
give these
That's
two
easy work.
gentlemen a round of applause for finally ironing out a topic. It only took
Mhm.
you about 53 minutes. That's not long at all. I've seen some of these go 2-3 hours.
Right.
Um,
Definitely say go to the
definitely, definitely.
definitely.
Uh, so, what's that topic again? Let me put it in the chat.
Is Yeshua the Messiah,
You could say the divine Messiah.
to be specific.
Yeah, so we
Yeah,
clear.
I ain't gonna play the caress game with you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna play the caress game with you.
Uh,
I
yeah,
know it.
So
I know
basically,
it's a cut.
you're going to show that he's just a prophet, basically, right? Or you're saying that he didn't even exist.
I'm gonna do a plethora of things.
I'm saying I'm just trying to understand your stance. Look, you understand my
No,
stance,
no. I'll argue that he actually existed, and even in his physical existence, was not divine.
right? All right, no doubt. So that's why we're gonna say divine Messiah.
is
Hmm.
Jesus the divine Messiah?
Mm.
Hmm. And I'm gonna use scripture. I'm gonna use scripture to back to show that. I'm gonna use history as well. I'll probably fuck around and use some of the um, councils and Nicaeans and sit, where they sit around and discuss, was he or not. I'm gonna probably, be around, 300 AD, some shit like that.
Is,
Zero to 300 AD. I'm gonna stay around there.
Let's take the scriptures and just read what's on the paper.
is that name fine with you, Jesus,
And
Morris
no,
Barbarian?
I'm gonna say Yeshua. You know now.
How do you spell it?
Uh, I'm gonna say Y A. Uh, Hold on, let me just
You
get
see
the
how? Yeah,
word.
you see why I
No,
asked.
because
See
look,
how
there's a
complicated
couple.
of a
Look,
question this is.
there's a couple ways that you
Brother
could
Sean
spell
Pradesh got you know, I'm gonna leave y'all
it.
And Barbarian.
Yeshua, Yahweh Shai, Messiah, whatever it is. Me.
If you try to say that that was Jesus
alone.
leading them out of the wilderness, you'll die. I just showed you that what the script said that it was Joshua in Hebrews 4:8.
So I'm gonna go with this the Yeshua.
Yeshua, yeah, for sure.
Yeshua. Okay.
Yeah, because you can spell it with the Yashua. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna go with the E.
Y
Hey, one. If you take that Y and put a J right there, what that say?
Joshua. Something.
Joshua. You don't
Joshua.
take much to learn Joshua, for sure. I'm gonna bust this ass. This no diddy. This gonna be fun.
Is Joshua the
This,
divine Messiah? Spelled Yeshua.
yep, yep.
Well,
They ain't had no J back then, so when you
but
put
this
that
one
J
thing
nowadays, it's gonna be an English Joshua.
What you?
to be clear, we're talking about the son of Mary, right?
You talking about? I can't tell you how to frame your
No,
argument.
no, hold on, because when you're saying who this Yeshua is, right? You're at the end of the day, we got to make sure we're debating about the same person.
Yeah, we talk. Yeah, I know you're talking about. We established that we
Uh,
talking about Jesus.
yeah. But you keep
Jesus.
on switching it around. I mean, I understand in your
No, I'm
argument
talking.
that you're
No, I'm
going
just
to,
talking about different. You know,
yeah. I mean,
you won't be able
your
to say that.
angle.
You won't be able to use that though. I'm
No, I'm
just saying,
saying
like him
that's
being.
your angle. Look, that's your angle. I just want to make sure that when we're talking about the topic of the debate, so when
Yeah,
I'm showing my information, people understand who we're talking about. Even though we're only using Yeshua because I don't like using the word Jesus. You know what I mean? So we understand that this is talking about Jesus, and your points that you could want to bring up could be talking about Joshua, you know what I mean, from Moses' time. And and I've
and,
showed you, huh?
and I said I'm going to show that in a lot of instances where you think that they're talking about Joshua, the who you talking about, the son of
Yeah,
Mary, they
yeah.
really talking about Joshua.
All right. No doubt.
Also, I'm going to show that as well. So it's a lot of instances. You know, I just showed you Hebrews. You know what I'm saying? It's several occurrences of that. So that divinity that you may be thinking was attached to Jesus made it. It may have been talking about Joshua.
Hey, yo, hey, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I don't know how many debates you had, but this gonna be one of the worst. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Whoopings you ever.
oh,
I'm telling you
oh,
right now, man. You about to get
oh.
so many, you know what I'm saying, scriptures. It's gonna be cutting your head off, man. It's gonna be
Okay, for
crazy out
sure.
here.
I already know what I'm gonna
And
bring. I got a few already in my head. I'm ready for it.
man, I'm saying that when I show you what I'm talking about, you know what I mean? The Lord that because there's no way you're gonna be able to get around that he's the Lord that Peter was talking about in Acts.
Challenge
Right.
accepted.
So
Yeah. See, we gonna
I,
see. I like definitions of words. So we gonna that Lord a lot of time is gonna be just a title for Rabbi or Donnie. You know what I'm saying? So you be ready because a lot of times them titles are not what you think they is. They're not saying Lord as in a spiritual or divinity attached. More
there's
like a
only
rabbi.
one.
Just saying they're really
There's
just saying
only one
rabbi,
Lord.
rabbi, like master,
There's only one
master
Lord.
teacher.
There's
Mm-hmm.
only
And it ain't,
one
and it
Lord.
ain't
You could
and it
talk
ain't
about all
Jesus.
the other lords, but there's only one. You know what I'm saying? And he's the
And it,
Lord of lords, the
and it
King
ain't
of
Je-
kings.
and it ain't Jesus. Cause
Man,
look,
this dude, man, that's what I'm
you
saying. When y'all
might
be
not make
making
it
the
to the debate. You might because I'm just in my head, brother. Off top now, I'm just thinking about the ancient of days, brother. If I go to the ancient of days,
yeah,
if I go to the ancient of days,
what about it?
you're not gonna make it. I might make that my first slide.
You talking about in Daniel 7?
Don't even worry about it. You know what I'm
I,
talking about. Where the Son of Man? Who is the Son of Man? Just to give y'all a little tidbit. Who is the Son of Man in the ancient in that verse? In the dream, in Daniel's dream,
That's the Messiah.
the Son of Man is the Messiah.
Yeah,
Who is the Ancient of Days? Then
his father.
it's two.
His father is the Ancient of Days.
What?
His father, the Son of Man's father, is the Ancient of Days.
The Son of Man's father is the Ancient of Days, right?
That-
So who is the Son of Man?
He's the Messiah.
So how are they? So in Daniel's dream, are they the same or are they separate?
They're separate.
So how are they the same then? Is
How?
Jesus not the Son of Man? Is Jesus the Son of Man?
Yeah.
Is Jesus the Ancient of Days?
No.
Okay. Think about this. Ponder on that while you making your slides for whatever.
What?
Did the Ancient
What?
of Days did
Huh?
the Ancient of Days give him his glory?
We'll discuss that during the debate if you make it to that round. But
Listen, man, you better go
Man,
read that
that's all.
Daniel again.
what?
A1, man. Let me give him a headshot because he tried to send one over mine, you know what I mean? Pull up Revelations. Pull up Revelations 1 real quick, man.
Revelations 1.
Yeah,
Share
they tried to
screen.
send one over, but man, I'm gonna
Something
put a
real
nuke
quick.
on your forehead.
Yeah,
I'm just
Revelations
let's
1.
go.
The
what is
revelation
7?
of Jesus Christ, which God
Yeah,
gave unto him to
read
shew
7.
unto his
No,
servants. One
read
what?
7 and read 7 and 8.
You got me down here. Revelations 1.
It's 7 and 8. 7 and 8.
Oh no, you right there. When he just said it's 1-7
Oh, okay.
right there, right there.
Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see,
Um,
and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen.
Now read 8 for this too, man.
I
I
am
am
the
Alpha
Alpha.
and Omega, the beginning and the ending, saith the Lord, which
Um,
is, which was, and which is to come, the Almighty.
Yeah, now let me ask you something, man. When it says saith the Lord, who's that? All through the Bible, when it say thus saith the Lord or say saith the Lord, who's that?
Elion, Elion.
It's right here. Is Jesus
Yeah,
not said? Did Jesus just say saith the Lord? He's talking.
we gonna talk about it because I don't think so.
Hey yo,
Elion,
man.
yeah,
Hey
nah.
yo, man. This is what I'm saying. A1. Right
Mm-hmm.
there. This is what when they be delusional, man. You know what I'm saying? When they got spaghetti legs. Is this Jesus?
Revelation 1. Okay.
Is this Jesus right here said the Lord? He's the one talking, right? In this
Uh,
revelation of Jesus. Huh? A1.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not even listening to y'all dialogue back and forth. I gotta. Don't
And
put me
this
in the middle of this one. Don't put me in the middle of this.
no, this is just for clarity because he acting like he got spaghetti legs. He need an 8,
Oh,
take an 8, stand an 8. You know what I mean? So I'm
no, I'm
saying
good.
in the verse, in verse 8, where it says, said the Lord, ain't this Jesus talking right here?
verse 8. I am the Alpha, the Omega, in the beginning and the ending, saith the Lord, which is, which was. According to him, he's gonna say it was Joshua, right?
No.
No, I'm not.
And yeah, exactly.
So,
Exactly. But
Yeah.
nah, actually, it's John. Actually, it's John. So he
So,
dies right there too. You're
no, I'm
not
saying,
ready for this, brother.
no,
You're
no,
not
no.
ready for this. This is John
Who,
talking. Go
no,
ahead.
who is John? John is saying that who is, no, this is what
Uh
I'm saying. This
huh.
is why he just
Wait.
could bother. I'm not
Spaghetti
talking
leg.
to you.
Spaghetti
I
leg.
can't talk to somebody who got spaghetti legs. A1 right here.
This
And
is
I just,
John.
because you read number 7, right? And he said that he's gonna be the one that's coming in the clouds that y'all pierced. So we know who that is, right? Who got pierced is we know that that's the Messiah. Come on, we ain't playing these games. Now, clearly in verse 8, he said the Lord. Jesus said that.
No,
John is the one who wrote it.
John is
But
giving a narrative.
yeah, but when
The
this say,
narrator is John. So when
but
you're saying it, when you're reading
who
it,
is the
wait, 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 wait,
narrator? Who
wait,
the
wait, wait. When
narrator
you read,
talking about?
you have to read it in John's voice when you're reading it.
Just this is just like when the prophets be saying the Lord said something. It's the
When
prophet.
it says, "Behold, he cometh," he's talking about that's John saying, "Behold, the Lord is
Yeah.
coming."
But who is
Right,
John
right,
saying who
right.
said this?
Exactly. That's not Jesus saying, "Behold, the Lord is coming." That's John saying, "Behold, the Lord is coming."
Yeah. And then verse 8, this is John 2. John is the Alpha and Omega, huh?
Nah, but you die right here
See, I
again.
just for you
You're
that. Because
dying.
you now who's in number 8 then?
You said 7. So say 8.
Seven is
Say
the
8 for your debate.
7 and 8 go
Because
together. See, that's your spaghetti legs. You don't even know that
nah,
7 and 8 go
nah,
together.
nah.
This
You
is
asked
gonna get
about this
so up
specific
like
verse.
yo.
Let's
One
go.
thing for sure is the judges and the people ain't it this slow,
No, they're
right?
not slowing up.
The judges and the people, when I show them this, they gonna know clearly what this is saying and
He
who's
asked a
saying it
specific question.
about who. John wrote it clearly. This is talking about the Messiah.
John wrote it and John is narrating it in it. He's
This is the
talking.
revelations of Jesus, right?
What's a prologue?
No, I'm saying, but this
Do you know what a
chapter is
prologue is?
what
Go
is
ahead.
this chapter called?
I don't know. This is your.
I know it's the revelations. This is what I'm saying. You don't even know. You discombobulated, man.
I'm not
Spaghetti legs.
discombobulated.
You
I've
don't
been
even know
knocked
what
you out,
chapter it is. This is
brother.
Revelations. He said what it is.
Brother,
Revelations
you
1,
asked who
the
was speaking in
chapter,
that verse,
this is
and it's
Revelations 1,
John.
right? But who is
Who
it
is saying
about?
behold? Who is saying behold?
Huh?
Who is saying behold?
Is John coming in the clouds?
No. Who is saying behold?
John
Right
is the
there.
one to
John
show
is
this.
saying behold, right? Not Jesus, right?
So
Go
right,
ahead. Go
and so
ahead.
we just like any prophet, right? They be the ones that's talking, but they're talking saying who said it. That's the
So
part you don't
when
understand.
it says behold, he cometh, that's
Yeah,
John saying who
yeah.
coming? Who is
Who's
John
coming?
saying is coming?
Yes, but the next verse he's
But we
quoting him.
weren't talking about the next
He
verse.
in the next verse he's quoting the one that's coming in the
But
clouds.
we weren't talking about the next verse.
I had told him to read both verses.
Yeah, but the first verse. So if we're starting off with John reading in
Yeah.
John's voice, and he's giving the prologue.
So I'm gonna ask since now you're clear and you took your stand at 8. Who is in verse number 8?
Let me read it. It says, "I am the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the ending, saith the Lord, which
Who is
is
that right
and which
there?
was and which is to come, the Almighty."
Who is that?
Who is the Alpha and Omega?
That John is talking about right there.
God.
He's not. Is he talking about Jesus?
No,
Wow.
that's
You
John talking.
John.
You inserted
Huh?
Jesus as if that's not like they're not that's still not John talking. That's still John continually talking.
It's
John is the one
always
who's
going to be
talking.
John talking. Just like when you go to any prophet and you go to Isaiah, that's always going to be Isaiah talking.
So where are you getting Jesus?
Isaiah talking. Huh?
This verse right here is supposed to be your verse that proves Jesus somewhere.
The verse that's about Jesus is the saying that he's the one that's in the clouds that's coming.
Okay,
Then
whatever. I mean
and then the
that may
very
be a
next
fair
verse
point.
is still this whole thing is the revelation of Jesus. The whole chapter is talking about him.
Okay, well that wasn't the question that was asked. But
I'm asking
say this
you.
for your debate because that's not gonna matter, brother. When I brought up the ancient of days, that was it. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that for my last slide.
Hey
I'm gonna say
yo.
that for my last slide, the ancient of days.
Wow. This
Mm-hmm.
is this is gonna get so ugly because your comprehension skills is very low.
Are great. Are great.
It's
Are
very low.
great.
You don't know what you're reading. And now
I'm gonna tell you what
when I
I'm
show
reading.
you what who the Lord. I told you there's only one Lord.
Uh-huh.
He just said the Lord was said that, right?
How
And
was there
then
only one Lord? But when I showed you the Ancient of Days, the Son of Man is not the Lord. Lord, the Ancient of Days is.
the Ancient of Days is
The Ancient of Days is God. Yeah, the Son of Man is Jesus.
right. Did the Ancient of Days give the Son of Man his glory? What's the glory of God? What is that?
They're not the same thing. They're not the same
No,
person.
what? No, I'm saying, what is that? What is the glory? If God gave
And when
you,
Jesus says, "Not my will, but my Father's will be done in heaven,"
no, I'm
that's
saying,
making that's distinguishing the distinction between he's telling you right there that he's not his father's.
no, do you
The,
understand that? Just
the
understand
Father
this,
and the
right?
Son are not the same thing.
Slow
Right.
down, bro. Slow down. The funniest part is this, right? Is you don't understand that this revelations is
Mm.
happening at the end. When John is reading this is not the beginning, this is the end. So everything that has already transpired when John is telling you about this part right here. So when he's saying that he's the beginning and the end, and he's saying that he is the Alpha and Omega, you don't understand that this is the at the end. He's letting it's why it's called the revelations. You gonna figure out that he's been when he been saying none of y'all have seen a father. You only been talking to me. This is explaining it right here. You only been talking to me, right? You was talking to me in the Old Testament and you talking to me in the New Testament. None of y'all have talked to the Ancient of Days, who you're calling God. There's no prophet, there's nobody that got, yeah, like the Ancient of Days said this. Nowhere.
Uh-huh.
Show me anywhere where the Ancient of Days said something.
So listen, you that verse 8 that you tried to use, you died there because
Yeah.
that's God, not Jesus, right?
Wow.
That Alpha Omega is God. Jesus uses the title later, but they're not the same
A1 is
person.
me and him was
Verse
already
11, is when they start talking about Jesus.
it don't see not talk about
Verses
in
1 through
verse
10,
9. What
huh?
about 9? What about 9?
That's John, that's still John talking.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's
Talking
yeah,
about who though?
we're talking
Who you
about
talking?
who's no, I'm talking about who's actually talking. Verses 1 through 10, John is talking. Verses 11, God is talking.
A1.
God is talking in verse 11, not Jesus.
Man, I just want to make sure that we and you is locked in with
We
this
locked.
debate.
We
It's
locked
locked
in.
in.
We locked in.
All right, no doubt, man. I'm just making sure, man,
Well,
because
when we setting it up for? Oh, next Saturday. The next Saturday. 2 Saturdays from now, I think he said.
when is 2 Saturdays from now? What's that date?
Let me look at it. The 28th. Probably like the 11th or 12th, I think. Come on. Calendar real quick.
Would you say we're pulling up the calendar?
We trying to find out when is 2 Saturdays from now.
Oh, hold on. I gotta
December 10th. I mean, January 10th.
hold on. Let me
Ah,
pull up the
no
Titans
doubt.
calendar because I have everything scheduled on a Google Calendar. So
And we doing how many rounds?
I don't know what day y'all picked that week. Something's available, but I don't know about that day specifically. Let's find out right now. I'll share it on the screen. Okay, Google Calendar, and let me share this on the screen. Let's see what we have here. Okay, what do you see right now? You still see that? So let me get rid of that. Google Calendar. It is December 27th right now. Oh, it's the 28th. So what? 2 Sundays would be the 11th. King J, you already have a debate on that Saturday. So that would be a double back to back for you. Let's not do that. The 17th right now is open, but hold on. Oh no, I already have you scheduled for the 10th. I'm sorry. I have you scheduled for the 10th. Yeah, I put you in here ahead of time. King J versus Apollo Bay, Saturday, January 10th, 8 p.m. Would that work for both of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My bad about that. I forgot I was already ahead. I was, when you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. So I'm like, you know what? Let me start
Yeah.
scheduling this stuff and getting y'all in for real instead of, and hopefully y'all just, I'm like, if I take the lead, y'all will probably go with the flow instead of just
Yeah.
leaving it to people to message people for 3 days.
Am I allowed to blow his face off right now, A1?
Save some of it. We need some content for the week, man. Come back and do an episode. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
saying, man, right? You know what I mean? Like, but
Oh
the
no,
people might want to see, like, yo, yeah, blow his face off right now.
No.
saves. We need some content for the week. Come back and do an episode. King J's got his show in the mornings. I'm sure he's gonna be touching on some of this throughout the week.
Frank Warner.
Real
Blow his
quick, let me
face
go
off.
to another word from our sponsors. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Titans Debate League, presented by the Coliseum of Arguments, where ideas don't just clash, they collide. This isn't a conversation, this isn't a panel, this is intellectual combat. In one corner, the voice of the radical reinterpretation, the challenger of ancient frameworks, the man who says divinity isn't in the clouds, it's in the creator of civilization itself. Suave boss, a man bold enough to declare the black woman is God. Not a metaphor, not symbolism, foundation. And in the opposing corner, a defender of revelation, a believer in submission to the one, a man standing firmly on divine law and sacred text. Jesse Valdez, a Muslim, a monotheist, a man who says Allah is God, singular, eternal, unmatched. This is not about insults, this is about worldviews. The black woman versus Allah. Who is God? History, identity, power, spiritual authority. Are you not entertained? In every era, there are contenders. In every generation, there are challengers. But once in a while, a force steps forward that doesn't ask for debate. She demands it. Who will debate Naphtali? One of the fiercest female Hebrews on the scene today. A strategist with scripture in one hand and logic in the other. She's been racking up victories coast to coast, panel to panel, platform to platform, leaving broken arguments and silent opponents in her wake. This isn't hype, this is a track record. She doesn't come to exchange talking points, she comes to conquer territory. Now she steps into the Coliseum of arguments, where ideas collide, egos crack, and only the sharpest minds survive. No prisoners, no safe spaces, no intellectual shortcuts. This isn't pro wrestling, this is mental combat. Worldviews tested under pressure, claims weighed, not shouted, receipts required. So the question isn't if she's ready, the question is, who's ready for her? Who will debate Naphtali? Are you not entertained? Back to you.
Yo,
Back to you, gentlemen.
yeah, A1. The brother's finna die. Cause look, when I tell you that verses 1 through 7 is John, verses 8 is actually God speaking, verse 9 through 10 is John, and then John says the revelation of Christ, he's talking about John, right? Then God says, I am the Alpha and Omega. John says, I, John, am your brother, was in the spirit on the Lord that day, right? Then verse 11 says, Jesus actually says, I was dead and behold, I am alive. He not he he not ready. He not ready. He's trying to
Are you
suggest that
talking about Apollo?
Hey,
uh-huh.
see, this
In
is what I
Revelation
mean.
1, his verse that he pulled up in verse
A1.
Revelation 1,
See,
he's
A1. You
gonna
know why
die.
he's you see why how he's saying this? Because if you would have let me blow his face off, he wouldn't even have no mouth to be saying this bull. You know what I'm saying? This foolishness that he
Go ahead,
said.
man. Hold on. You know what? I gotta refresh my browser. So I don't know what it's about to do to the screen behind y'all.
Baby for the debate. Baby for the debate.
Nah, your face got to get blowed off right now, because you said that, right? And I'm saying when A1 come back on here and share his screen, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're gonna be a faceless debater. You know what I'm
So
saying?
see,
We're gonna call
man.
you the headless debater.
I hope you got some more scriptures.
I'm gonna just deal with what you said,
Okay.
right? So A1, take him to the Aramaic Bible in plain English,
Oh
Revelations
shit.
22. He's dead.
Oh,
He
shit.
dead, man. Let me blow your face off right now. Just going by what you
Don't
said.
bring me nothing that Erasmus wrote. Don't bring me nothing that Erasmus wrote.
Hey, man, I'm
Is
gonna
that on Blue
bring.
Letter Bible?
Nah, no
Some shit
Aramaic.
Erasmus wrote.
Just type in Aramaic Bible in plain English, Revelations 22.
You got them jumping to different scriptures now.
What I'm in Revelation still. What you talking about? He said different scripture. Hey, you spaghetti legs, man. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, Revelations 22, Aramaic Bible in plain English.
Yeah, go down to verse 16 and read that for the brother, man, because he's you know what I mean, his face is off.
I, Yahshua, have sent my angel to testify these things among you before the assemblies. I am the living God, the root and the offspring of David, and his companion, and the bright morning star.
Right there, he said he is the person that's in Revelations 1 and 8. Right? So at
You
this
want to?
point, man,
So
just
wait.
I
Listen,
ain't not
I don't
listen,
want to
man.
just beat you up no more,
You
brother.
you
Damn.
can deal
Like,
with it however you want to deal with it, man. I ain't you know what I mean. I'm
I,
just saying
I,
when he
I,
stated he right there where it say that he is the living God, I don't have to say it. The words are saying it.
you want to use the Revelation 22, even after I told you that Erasmus. You need to. I gave you some research words.
Mm,
Erasmus.
yeah.
Erasmus wrote this bullshit in there. So anytime you remember that Revelations, the last part of Revelations was what Erasmus wrote, you realize that he made it up, and that it's considered a fraud or an error. So we'll go ahead and say that for the debate. But yeah, I'm ready for you, brother.
You can
I'm
say
definitely more
whatever
than
you
ready,
can say whatever you want is fraud. It's in the Bible. I didn't
brother.
put
You
it there.
talking about some shit in
So
the
when
Texas receptors? You talking about some Texas receptor
you
shit?
could do all of your little buck dancing around that you want. Anybody that because you don't believe in it, right? So anybody that understands what was just read right there, they don't care about what you talk receptors and Erasmus and all. Man, it's on the paper.
In
Now
every debate, there's. Sorry.
you want to take it off the paper, then you call up Erasmus.
Hey, you got both of us with that one.
don't don't trip.
You said
Yeah, I'm
call
ready. He said
Erasmus.
he
I'm
called harassment.
the
Yeah.
bomb on that one, man.
Yeah, we gonna credit our harassment for this BTA on the 10th. Don't worry. So wait, our rounds are how many rounds we got, Tommy? We got 3, 12.
Okay, let me
I
go
know
over the
he
format
acting
and the
like he don't know the
scorecard
format.
with. Yeah, let me go over the format and the scorecards with
He
you,
done
gentlemen.
seen all these debates, seen a whole round full of debates, and he still don't know the format. He got spaghetti
Nah,
legs right now.
no, I ain't really seen the dates for real. For real.
All right, Warriors. Listen up. Clash of the Titans official debate format. Rule number 1, order of speaking. The affirmative, the side advocating for the resolution, always presents first. Rule number 2, opening statements. Each debater delivers a 3-minute opening address. Rule number 3, argument rounds. There are 2 rounds per participant. Round 1, presentation of their primary case. Round 2, rebuttal of the opponent's arguments and or further development of their own position. Each round lasts 12 minutes. Rule number 4, turn order. The debater who speaks first will also close second in the rebuttal rounds, Q&A period, and final summations. Rule number 5, cross-examination. Each participant has 10 minutes to interrogate their opponent.
This time belongs to the questioner. Pauses or hesitations are counted against their allotted time. If progress stalls, the moderator may intervene only to keep the exchange moving, not to address the judges or the audience. Rule number 6, closing statements. Following Q&A, each debater is granted 3 minutes for a final summation of their case. May the odds be forever in your favor. Yeah. So pretty much what's going on, let me bring y'all back on the stage. Pretty much what's going on, you have a 3-minute opening. You have two 12-minute rounds. Then the third round is the question and answer round. You each will have 10 minutes to be the questioner. And then a 3-minute outro. Simple, cut, dry.
Cool. We won't take long. Get off. So
Man, this is gonna be some easy work, man.
it's
I
gonna
don't
be
even know
real.
why you stepped on this court with me, straight up.
Get you out the box. Quick little road to the you know what I'm saying, to victory. You feel me?
Let's
So
go.
yeah,
Let's go.
1, 2, 3. You feel me? Ding.
And
So
I'm
All
gonna
yeah,
you
be
gonna
man.
do is come with a whole bunch of words, sentence salad. It's gonna be nobody. Yo, man, they gonna be like, "What is this dude talking about, man?" Hey,
I'm talking with real scriptures and show how your
hey, yo,
scriptures
man, I'm
don't say
telling
what
you,
you say
man,
think they say.
it's gonna be a whole. But you don't even really obviously know what I'm gonna hit you with, man. I'm telling you right now, it's just gonna be vicious
Hopefully
work.
not what you was just hit the little warm up she was just throwing at me. 'Cause that was
You,
light.
hey, you can say what it want. You know what I mean?
That was light. I ain't even
I
really
know,
even presented an argument yet. So you know I
I
got some
know.
shit for you.
All I'm saying is you can say whatever you want as long as you saying what's written down on the page. You know
Yeah,
what I
I
mean?
got I got a lot of
When you start talking and using your own words, nah, every man is a liar, man. So at that point, ain't nobody gonna believe what you say.
but did you just see how easily I just showed you how in that scripture that it was not Jesus, but instead it was Joshua? Just that fast.
No,
I just
that's look. Did it and look when you said that? See? This is the difference between me and you. When if somebody say something and whatever's written down, I just go by what's written down. But
yeah,
when
that's what
after
was written.
you, but hold on, when I the same when it was the reverse and I showed you was written down. Oh, man, that's what make you look stupid. But you
Nah.
think you saying some smart stuff. I've been learned that when somebody's saying, man, you just gotta let people have their moments. You know what I mean? And when you
Mm-hmm.
act like they ain't saying when somebody's clearly looking at it like, man, that's clearly what it say, and you acting like that's not what it says, you look dumb.
Mm-hmm. So
So when you it's
you'll learn what the word redaction means on that
uh
day as well. Because when we see the word Yeshua that you tried to mention in Revelation 22, you'll learn that that's a redaction. So you'll learn something, and the the crowd will learn as well. So I'm looking forward to it. You know what I'm saying? I definitely got some good scriptures that will
so
so
you
go
could
ahead.
try to show how his name ain't Yeshua if you want to, but nobody. This is what I'm trying to say. When you're saying this stupid stuff, there's a whole group of people who already know what it is. So when you try to come with
Okay,
them little dumb arguments, people gonna be looking at you like you fucking. Excuse
okay.
my language.
We're
That
gonna
you
see.
are an idiot for even using these dumb arguments instead of just dealing
Mm,
with the straight script. That's what I'm saying. The only
mm,
thing that could get you past this is scriptures. It don't matter
mm,
what the little man, people been making these same little the arguments that you're talking about, they've been around for centuries. You didn't just like you're making them up or something. There's
mm,
been people who's been saying these arguments, and guess what? None of it has no weight. That's
mm,
why people don't even be saying them no more because it already been smashed up. And
mm.
now you're
So,
gonna try to bring up one of these smashed up arguments, and that ain't got nothing to do with this debate. You gonna
mm,
see what's gonna happen, man. All you
mm,
gonna do is try to do what everybody do, switch stuff around and say, no,
mm,
this doesn't say that. It really says this. This doesn't
mm,
say it really means that. Man,
mm,
get out of
mm,
here, man. People gonna be looking
mm.
at you like, man, if you don't go on, get on with that. and deal with the scriptures, man. Pull your scriptures out and make your point, man. That's
Definitely
all it's
will.
going to matter.
Definitely will.
Yeah,
Definitely
that's all
will.
going to matter, man. All that other,
January 10th for sure. Definitely gonna be able to pull them out and show you for sure. Looking forward to it. Yeah,
January
so
10th is
18.
Yahshua, the divine Messiah.
Mm-hmm.
It's going down only here at the Coliseum of Arguments, Apollo Bay versus King J.
Mm-hmm.
We keeping
I'm
the
gonna.
fire debates coming your way. Hold on, let me get my Rev Run on, man. Let me get my Rev Run. Go ahead. I think I'm joking.
No, I'm gonna say I'm gonna be Drago that day. So we can say I'm Drago J. Drago J versus Apollo Bay.
man, you want to
Yeah,
be a white man.
let's
Hey, yo,
go.
I'm going to beat the white man out you.
I'm gonna be a
That's
killer.
what I'm going to do. I'm going to beat the white man out you, man. There's a little white man living in you, right? I'm going to choke him right on out. Straight up, man. I'm going to beat the white man out you, straight up.
Uh, yeah, we gonna see King Drago.
Look, you still want to be white. It's cool. I got you, man. At the end of the day, right? You're going to understand that there's a difference, man. And the difference is I'm not using my words. You ain't using your words. Only thing we could do is present the information of
And that's it.
if what's saying what, right?
Mhm.
So at the end of the day, you know what I mean, the scriptures is gonna speak for themselves, man.
Definitely
And
is.
then that's why the scriptures just say if somebody try to bring a different doctrine than what is being said right here, man, they are cursed, man, and send them on their way. I'm a definitely gonna
Mhm.
send you on your way, but you ain't gonna
Mhm.
have your head, man, because I'm a barbarian and we collect heads, man. The head
Man,
going on the wall in the
man,
vault.
that sounds good. But we're gonna have a discussion on January 10th, just like they sat down at the Council of Nicaea, right? And discuss how Jesus was divine or not, right? So we definitely gonna talk about it because if the question was up for grabs then we'll see. Because we do know that the Jews did what? The Jews rejected Jesus, yes or no? The people of that time they rejected Jesus, correct? But yeah, I'll save that question for
You
January
talking
10th.
about people from the synagogue of
I
Satan?
I
You talking
I
about
I,
them?
I I'll save that question for January
Is
10th.
you talking about the synagogue of Satan? Just let me know if that's who you talking
I'll
about.
I'll save that question for January.
Of course they would have a reason to reject the person is, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Come on, man. You don't that's what I'm saying. Look what
But
you
we're
don't
using
even know what it's saying.
and we're using their text, right?
It's not their text. No, the people that was at the Council of Nicaea was not the people who wrote the text or associated or relatives of the people who wrote the text.
Of
That's
course,
what you don't
the Jews
understand.
wrote the text, right? The Jews, the people who rejected Jesus, wrote the text. So we wouldn't find him.
A1, man.
You wouldn't find him being a divine anything in their text.
A1, man. I should be able to blow his.
Let's go.
Could
Let's
you
go.
please put Luke 24
Let's
on the
wait.
screen? You gotta put Luke
We
24 on the
gotta,
screen right
bro. We
now,
gotta
man.
save it. We
He
gotta
gotta
save it
get
for the
now. You
debate.
gotta get your head blowed off right now. These is grenades that I'm just throwing down in your little foxhole, man. What's wrong with you, man? Straight up. Luke 24:44, man. All everything that Moses was talking about, all of the prophets and Psalms, they was talking about him.
Mm-hmm.
So it don't
Okay.
matter where you try to take me, it's still talking about the same person, man.
We're
What's
gonna
wrong
find
with
out.
you, man? You this what I'm saying, man. You don't know what's going on, man. It's gonna be a lot of it's nuclear warfare, man. I'm telling you, man. Blow, you getting blown to smithereens out here,
It's
man.
going down.
Luke
Like
24:44.
Yeah, Luke 24:44 reads, "And he said unto them, These are the words which I spoke unto you while I was yet with you, that all things must be fulfilled, which were written in the laws of Moses and in the prophets and in the Psalms concerning me."
Come on, man. The prophets was writing about him. Moses was writing about him. Psalms, it was about him. There's only one Lord. They always talking to the Lord. They always writing about the Lord. And then read 45 to let you know after he told them that, what did they get after he told them that?
Oh boy! I had to do it too.
Could you read 45, the next verse for him?
Then opened he their understanding that they might understand the scriptures.
Right. So they didn't even understand the scriptures until he told them that it was about him. Oh, it's all about now it all makes sense.
You making it up? Go back to Luke 24 because I'm finna do
What?
It's still up on the screen.
Yeah.
the first verse. And he said unto them, "Who these are the words these are the words which I spoke unto you while I was yet with you, that all things which are written in the law of Moses and the prophets and the Psalms concerning me. Then did he open their understanding." So you're saying what now?
I
This
said
is
that
who?
when he told them that he
This
was
is
the one
Jesus
that
talking to, huh?
he's talking to the apostles. When he told them that it was of him that was written in the scriptures, then their understanding got open. And the same thing I'm gonna do to you.
No, that's not what he's saying.
It's cool. You don't understand nothing.
That's not what
You
he's
can
saying.
say, I know you can say that, but what's written is what's
because
written.
they're talking about that his disciples was talking amongst themselves, and then he came amongst them and started um revealed himself to them. So
This is after the resurrection, right?
yeah, after the resurrection, when he's
Yeah.
walking around amongst his disciples, right?
Hey, could you drop down to the last verse so I could just so he won't have no face come. You're gonna be the faceless man, yo.
Mm-hmm. Don't throw all
The last two verses, A1.
your little rubber band slingshots.
This is what I'm saying, man. It's the last two verses, man.
Your little rubber band slingshot.
He ain't never seen this before. That's why he got spaghetti legs right now, man.
Yeah.
He know now you about to understand. So when I start saying this
Yeah.
stuff to you on the 10th, you gonna know, like, oh, that's what it was saying.
Yeah.
Uh, hey yo, man, I'm gonna put the whoop. Hey yo, man, this is gonna be so fun, man. Could you drop down to the last two verses in this chapter?
Yeah, I got you all over the place. I was trying to, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, I know, you know what I mean? This is like this is like 1,000 needles in your eye. You know what I mean? Waiting for waiting for him to read this, man. Straight up. Hey, yo. You don't know, yo, listen, man. People might not even want to hear you after. I'm gonna beat you
Oh
so
my
bad.
God.
People not even want to hear that you say, man. For real. They
Mm-hmm.
gonna be like, yo, man, this nigga's for real, man.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's my intentions. My intentions is to beat you so bad that people
Mm-hmm.
don't even want to listen to you. Like when
Oh,
you do a live or something, there's only going to be one or two people watching. That. That be
wow.
let me say, gonna be family members.
Oh, wow. Not the family.
The only people watching that. Yo, straight up. Uh, Auntie, though, man, you about to tell Auntie, hey, Auntie, I'm going live. You gonna
Damn,
watch me?
that's crazy.
Hey, what?
Yeah.
Dude, man, this is crazy, man. I'm
Okay.
telling you, man. I'm like,
Hopefully, you got a better scripture than me.
I don't know why y'all dudes even be trying me on this type of, you know what I mean? This is the wrong type time to be trying me, man. I'm telling you,
Okay.
man.
That'll get it.
I ain't nice like boss, man.
So we're gonna see if you got some information.
Telling you right now, I ain't nice like boss, man, yo.
If you ain't make it out the prelims,
I'm gonna put
this
you
your
ain't
only
make it out the
scripture.
you making it out the prelims with your face off.
This show,
Nicholas Cage,
this
yo.
your
You have to
only
cover. You
scripture.
gonna come with a mask on, yo. Straight up. You gonna
Yeah.
have to still need surgery for
Mhm.
what I'm about to do. You know what I mean? I'm literally surgically removing your face.
Don't trip. So we debunked Revelations 1, we've debunked
Soon as
Revelations
he scroll
22.
down, soon as he scroll down and read these last two verses in this chapter, and we gonna because we already know what the title is. You know what I mean?
And we
People gonna know
debunked
that
John.
you gonna get your wings when he scroll down.
And we gonna talk about all three of them verses too that you brought up tonight.
When you
Revelations 22,
yeah
Revelations 1. We're gonna talk about John. We're gonna talk
yeah.
about Hebrews 4.
Uh,
Then we're gonna talk about them for sure. And that's just off what you just said tonight. I ain't even didn't know it was just but it's gonna be
yeah.
it's gonna be an overkill on January 10th, brother. I
Uh,
can't wait. I wish
Sorry,
we could have
gentlemen.
did it tonight.
I had to let my
hey,
dog out for a second. I'm back.
could you
Mhm.
go down and read the last two verses in this chapter? You know what I mean, so he can know he's coming to this face off with. He's coming to the debate with his face. This is a face off that I took his face off.
52 and 53.
Yeah.
And they worshiped him and returned to Jerusalem with great joy and were continually in the temple praising and blessing God. Amen.
My fault. Read the third, the second two from the bottom. My fault.
And he led them out as far as Bethany, and he lifted up his hands and blessed them. And it came to pass, while he blessed them, he was parted from them and carried up into heaven.
Wow. And
Yeah.
you saying this person ain't divine? That in front of witnesses, he blessed them and then went up into heaven. Man, listen, man, a person's face off came off in the face off.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, yo.
Pseudoisms at its finest.
Hey, yo, man. See, that's what I'm saying. When you read
Pseudoisms
what's
at its
on the
finest.
paper,
It's
when he
crazy.
see it straight in his face, because he don't got no face right now. So right now, I
Yeah.
mean, this is coming to you in braille. I'm A1, man. He gonna need braille when this is over. Man.
Hmm. We have the date locked in. We have the title. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. I've got an open panel going on, and then we have a judge review later tonight around 10 or 11. So make sure you tune in for that. I'm actually about to start this open panel as soon as we end this.
All right,
You two can go ahead and chop it real quick while I go ahead and
I'm,
create the stream and do all of that.
I'm gonna say this right on the open panel. Y'all need to talk about how y'all seen somebody's face off coming off in the face off, yo. Like literally, it came off, yo.
Mm.
Straight up, man. This is crazy, yo. He gonna say that this
face off in
person
the
ain't
face off.
divine who went up to heaven in front of people. Come on,
Went up
man.
to him
You
in
could try
front
to
of
make
people.
up. You could try to make up whatever you want to make up, right? You could
Nobody
try to.
believed that but his own disciples. You know that,
And
right?
he don't need. He didn't need nobody else to believe it. That's
That's
the
how many
whole
people.
point. That's the whole point.
Mm-hmm.
See, you're missing. I'm glad that you said somebody believed it.
Mm-hmm.
That's my point. You making
All of
my
his
point right
disciples.
now. You showing that your legs are spaghetti. You don't got no
Mm-hmm.
face. You know what I'm saying? You
Mm-hmm.
just tiptoeing to the tulips and you about to get a nuclear bomb dropped on you on the 10th, yo. Straight up, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be crazy, yo. Hit you with
Yeah.
the Moab bomb, man. It's gonna get ugly for you out here.
Real
Nah, I
quick,
think he
let's
hit me
go
with
to let's go to a word from our sponsors real quick. In every debate, there's power, passion, and purpose. Titans Debate League isn't just a podcast, it's a movement, a place where big ideas collide and voices that matter are heard. But to keep this arena alive, we need you in our corner. Your support through Cash App isn't just a donation,
It's an investment in truth, in dialogue, and in community. Every dollar helps us bring sharper debates, stronger guests, and bigger opportunities for growth. And here's the best part. When you give, you're not just supporting us. You're standing tall as part of the Titan family. We see you, we value you, and we appreciate you. So if you've ever felt inspired, challenged, or entertained by what we do, show some love and send your support to $Titans Debate League at Cash App today. Again, that's $Titans Debate League at Cash App today. Together, let's keep this debate alive, keep the fire burning, and keep the Titans rising. Have a blessed day.
Get down or lay down when we're stopping. It's the clash of the Titans. Hear the sound.
Back to you, gentlemen.
Yep. So I'm January 10th. I'm definitely looking forward to the brothers trying to the divinity of Jesus.
Yep, let's get
Yeah.
closing remarks real quick, and then we'll close. Go ahead. You can start, King James, since you were talking already.
Yeah, on January 10th, we'll just see if the brother will be able to prove his point. If Jesus is divine, I'll be able to provide several scriptures showing the contrary. I think we did go over a few of them tonight. The brother tried his best. You know what I'm saying? He hit me with, what he had, but, of course, like the king that I am, I was able to, easily, dodge those, light jabs that he attempted to throw. So, yeah, I think he failed miserably in showing or attempting to show that Jesus is divine. He attempted to use John and mistakenly thought that Jesus was God speaking in verse 8. So he's bringing stuff shit like that to the table. So we'll see. Let's go.
Morris Barbarian, closing remarks for the face-off. Any words for your opponent before you see him again debate day?
Shout out to the Bar Reloaded. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Barbarians gang. You know what I mean? Y'all know how we get down. You know what I mean? Listen, man. I showed the people, you know what I'm saying, what's written on the paper. And that's what I was trying to explain to him, that that's all we could go off of, right? And that somehow he's delusional, thinking that he dealt with anything that with, what I'm saying, any of the points, right? I even just showed him that the apostles worshipped him. If he understand what worshiping somebody who went up into heaven, then you know what I'm saying, like I said, I don't have to really say too much. I'm just gonna bring the scriptures out. It's gonna be a murder, you know what I'm saying? And he just gonna have to deal with it, right? At the end of the day, it's all about the barbarians, you know what I'm saying? And this is what we do, man. We put heads on the wall, man. His head is definitely coming back to the bar. You know what I'm saying? And I'll land my plane with that.
Let's go. And there you have it. No ducking, no dodging, just raw intellect, clashing worldviews, and a face-off that set the room on fire. Tonight wasn't about comfort, it was about confrontation. Ideas were tested, assumptions were exposed, lines were drawn in real time. King J bringing the sharp edge of that secular scholarship. What's your ideology, King J?
Agnostic.
Agnostic, bringing that agnostic scholarship, challenging every claim, demanding evidence, and refusing to let ideas coast. One tradition alone. Apollo Bay stood firm in spiritual consciousness, pushing history, identity, and higher meaning into the conversation. This wasn't a debate. These were warning shots. The actual debate, January 10th, 8 p.m., only here on the Coliseum of Arguments. The topic is set, the stage is locked. And when you two meet again, it won't be about choosing the battlefield. It'll be about who's going to survive it. Are you two ready? Tighten up.
I'm gonna say this, man. I play chess very good, man. I'm about to checkmate King J. You know what I mean? King's going down, man. He's gonna be Pawn J after I'm done with it, man.
Pawn J. I just caught that one late, man. I caught that one late. Okay.
I'm gonna show you how you when you push your pawns across all the way to the other side, how you make them another queen.
Shout out to
So you want to be a
the
queen and a white man? Yo, man, I
and we're
know
out
how
of here,
fun with
gentlemen.
this.
We're out of here. With that being said, we're going to end with the song by Connie Sun, Same Heart. I usually play him on Spotify, but you can definitely check him out on all platforms. Head over to his Facebook, give him a shout out, tell him A1 sent you. Um, and remember my saying, treat your smile like your money and never let them steal it. And see you guys at the open panel. I just created the stream. You can head on over to that stream right now. Open panel spar session. We are about to get it in right now. I'll drop that link in the chat.
We was together, down for whatever. How the hell did we just fall apart? You was my brother, know that I love you. I would've gave you my own heart, and I would've never holding it level. Think about letting that thing spark, knowing that we got the same heart. It's crazy we ain't got the same heart, and they the one taking the aim for it, and I'm the one taking the blame for it. They ain't got no shame in the game for it. Till I come back around with that pain for it. You gon' pay for the time you was hating. You gon' pay for the time you was dirty macking. You gon' pay for the time that you hit on women. You pay for the time that you flipped on family. Karma gon' come your way, young nigga. It can be any day, young nigga. The way that you played your hand, I forgive you. But back in that sandbox, can't forget you. Killing my mental. Tell your little brother the issue. How did we go to them pistols? Know I'm official. Know that I try to uplift you. Kinda knowing that I miss her. We was together, down for whatever. How the hell did we just fall apart? You was my brother. Know that I love you. I would've gave you my own heart, and I would've never holding it level. Think about letting that thing spark, knowing that we got the same heart. It's crazy we ain't got the same heart, and I'm the one taking the blame for it, and they the one taking the aim for it. They ain't got no shame in the game for it. Till I come back around with that pain for it. You gon' pay for the time you was hating. You gon' pay for the time you was dirty macking. You gon' pay for the time that you hit on women. You pay for the time that you flipped on family. One more hater really ain't gon' matter. More pale lips, just me, more chatter. Can't hold hands going up no ladder. I fall from a hit, then my shit gon' shatter. I'm putting on for my whole family, but we on a different road, family. You told folk that I told family, but I never did fold when the folks had me 100. I never been fake in frontin'. I told younger nigga make him something. You told younger nigga take him something, and he done went and took that from his cousin, and that there got the whole family fussing. Got big sis beefing with her brother. Even through it all, still know that I love you. But every second I think I trust you. I'm smart in the game. You made it hard in the game. I'm loving, I started the lane. I'm hard as they came. Melody target they brain and they draw like a moth to a flame. How far I done came? You was not part of the blame. You was just part of the strain. You was so grimy that niggas ain't wanna come fuck with me, but that's just part of it. And I'm the one taking the blame for it. They the one taking the aim for it. They ain't got no shame in the game for it. Till I come back around with that pain for it. You gon' pay for the time you was hating. You gon' pay for the time you was dirty macking. You gon' pay for the time that you hit on women. You pay for the time that you flipped on family. We was together, down for whatever. How the hell did we just fall apart? You was my brother, know that I love you. I would've gave you my own heart, and I would've never holding it level. Think about letting that thing spark, knowing that we got the same heart. It's crazy we ain't got the same heart.
Every era, there are contenders. In every generation, there are challengers. But once in a while, a force steps forward that doesn't ask for debate. She demands it. Who will debate Naphtali? One of the fiercest female Hebrews on the scene today. A strategist with scripture in one hand and logic in the other. She's been racking up victories coast to coast, panel to panel, platform to platform, leaving broken arguments and silent opponents in her wake. This isn't hype, this is a track record. She doesn't come to exchange talking points, she comes to conquer territory. Now she steps into the coliseum of arguments, where ideas collide, egos crack, and only the sharpest minds survive. No prisoners, no safe spaces, no intellectual shortcuts. This isn't pro wrestling, this is mental combat. Worldviews tested under pressure, claims weighed, not shouting, receipts required. So the question isn't if she's ready, the question is, who's ready for her? Who will debate Naphtali? Are you not entertained?